The US is the worst affected country due to coronavirus. Not only has it got the maximum number of cases of COVID-19, but also maximum deaths because of coronavirus. Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you. Here are all the updates related to coronavirus pandemic from around the globe. Across the world now, more than 1.7 million people have tested positive for coronavirus and more than 1,08,000 people have died because of the disease. The US continues to be the country with the maximum number of cases. In the United States, more than 5,29,740 cases of COVID-19 have come to the fore. And the US also has now the maximum number of virus-related deaths. On Saturday, 784 people died in the United States, and that has taken the US's death toll to 20,602 people dying because of coronavirus. And with this, the US has overtaken Italy's death toll, and now it has the maximum number of deaths. Italy's death toll because of coronavirus is 19,468. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has said that he is going to take a decision soon on the extension of the social distancing norms that are in place till 30th of April. And he says that this is going to be one of the toughest decisions that he will be making because there is also a question of job losses because of the pandemic and also the negative effect it is having on the economy. Meanwhile, news from the UK. On Saturday, 917 new deaths were reported in UK, and that has taken UK's death toll to 9,875. Meanwhile, the Queen released on an Easter message in which she says that coronavirus will not overcome us. And in more international news, Christians across the world are marking Easter from the confines of their home instead of churches. Meanwhile, Pope Francis in his Easter Sunday message told the world not to yield to the fear. He told the world that Easter offers a message of hope in people's darkest hours. Pope Francis also is going to live stream his Easter Sunday Mass service on YouTube. Meanwhile, in news from Europe, Spain yesterday reported 510 new deaths, which was the lowest number reported in almost 3 weeks now. And in France and Italy, while the deaths have increased, but the number of patients in the intensive care units have decreased. Meanwhile, in more news from Europe, EU has said that elderly people have to be kept in isolation for almost this entire year to protect them from coronavirus. And now news from Japan. Japan has announced a record spike in the number of cases for fourth consecutive day. On Saturday, it reported 714 new cases and 4 new deaths, and that has brought the country's total number of cases to 7,460 and the total number of deaths to 109. Meanwhile, as coronavirus continues to spread across the world, Venezuela has extended the national quarantine for 30 more days. President Nicolas Maduro made the announcement yesterday. The state of emergency in that country was due to expire on Monday, that is on 13th of April, but now the lockdown will continue in that country till 13th of May. Remember, Venezuela has only 175 cases and 9 deaths, but there are question marks about the testing facilities in that country. Meanwhile, another country that has gone in for extension of the norms is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's King Salman bin Abdulaziz approved the extension of the curfew. On 23rd of March, Saudi Arabia had placed curfews, and this curfew was a nighttime curfew from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. However, bigger cities, including capital Riyadh, were placed under 24-hour curfew, and that has also now been extended. Meanwhile, Canada has now passed a legislation that will pay businesses to keep the employees on staff. Now, this is of course to avoid layoffs during this period of global pandemic. And in the month of March, Canada had lost a record 1 million jobs. And to further make sure that no more jobs are lost, this legislation has been approved. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who is now out of quarantine himself after his wife had tested positive for coronavirus in the month of March, he attended this scaled down session in Parliament with only 20 lawmakers. And now news from China. China on Saturday reported 99 new cases and no new deaths. As a result, its death toll remains at 3,339. Of course, that is a disputed figure. But Hubei province also reported no new case. Remember, Hubei is the province from where the epidemic first began. As a result, China is now looking to prevent a second wave of infection brought in from overseas. As a result, it has introduced strict travel restrictions for incoming travel to the country. Meanwhile, news from Russia. Now, Moscow hospitals have been put under a lot of strain. They are under a lot of pressure because of huge influx of cases in the country that is being reported. In Russia, there are more than 13,584 cases, and the death toll in the country is 106. Meanwhile, WHO has warned Belarus to take action to combat the spread of coronavirus. Remember, Belarus is still hosting football games, and in fact, the president of the country has played down the restrictive measures. He has in fact earlier been quoted as saying that drinking vodkas and bathing in saunas could actually help in fighting coronavirus. So those were all the updates related to coronavirus pandemic from across the globe. Thanks for watching.